about it for a second. There's a couple highlights there, but he said, I liked when Russ and KD got into it. And I said, well, why is that? He goes, well, that's what Russ likes to do. He likes to get under your skin. And KD isn't going to let him. He's not going to back down. He's like, that's what we need. We need that fire. We need that fight. He also said, I was holding the stat sheet, and he pointed to the one turnover. He said, that right there. That's the consistency over this winning streak. We've been taking care of the ball. We're getting back on defense, not giving up those transition points.
16 turnovers a game to 13 in these 4 games doesn't seem like a lot. But then guess what? The transition points, like you said, Jamie, went down to only giving up 9 fast break points.
Lopez, the fadeaway. We know the rebound for Sacramento. Clippers up 73-40. DeRozan, who cut his teeth in Gonzalez Park, not too far from here, puts up the shot. No. They send it back outside to Westbrook. Picked up by his 2-time teammate in Harden. Achua inside, dodging defenders. Westbrook's tap not there. How about the Clippers getting a 24-second violation on the defensive side of things on the first possession? It was a scripted play for sure coming out of the break for Sacramento. Clippers didn't even let him get it up. Harden accosted going to the rim. No whistle. He's not going to get it. Jogs back defensively. Scoreless so far in this third quarter on both sides. Murray fading, firing, and filling it up.
Oh, nice move. That was over, you know, Kawhi. Nice move. Got the space.
Got off to a great start. Murray hasn't shot the ball well from above the arc. He's averaging 15 points a game.
When they drafted Keegan, that was one of the sweet spots they thought that he would bring to the table, which was stretching the floor, having consistency from behind the three-point line. But so far early in his career,
First of 2, 10:06 to play in the third quarter.
I'll tell you one thing, too, with the Clippers, the beauty of easier transition baskets or even secondary break transition baskets, because the shots you took or the turnover was there.
Westbrook probing inside. Let's see if you see a little bit more energy from Sacramento. You see a turnover there. Lob to Collins. Look out below. In front of the wall. Collins puts the Clippers out in front. 77-42.
Assist number 12 right now on 25 made field goals for the Clippers.
Collins 16 minutes, 16 points. Westbrook the 3, his second. 77-45. Into Lopez. He'll go to the free throw line for a couple. Time now for a drive to the hoop, brought to you by Hunt.
On other teams and take advantage of them not getting back. Times have we seen players going to the rim for Sacramento and Brook playing peekaboo, and they just try to throw it up quickly to avoid it getting blocked by Brook.
79-45. Awkward shot for Westbrook, draws the foul. We'll go to the line for 2. Quick word from Jack in the Box.
The best rated burger and fast food.
We're playing really well, right? So 74 steals they've had. They got 21, almost 22 points off of team's turnovers. But tonight, Clippers not having any of that.
Leonard probing, draws a double team, leaves Lopez open, drives on his Stanford brethren, misses at the rim, gets his own rebound, puts up the shot, blocked from behind. Collins inside. Davey got away with a walk.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul. We're going the other way.
And that was on Brook. Back to second ever to keep the ball alive. Got them another possession. Unfortunately, Brook just says, "Come here, young fella. Come here."
It's been a long season.
That's right.
It's not your fault.
Let me show you some love a little bit. Not a good time to get a hug, though.
Nice feed inside. Big finish for Murray. 79-49. I don't know if I've seen that one before. Martin the other way. The step back three, it is short. Dunn the rebound. Leonard the catch and shoot three. Straight but strong. Achua the rebound for Sacramento. Clippers just 1 for 7 in this third quarter. Sacramento 3 for 6.
He's trying to go at Chris Dunn.
There's been some energy between those two, and it's a turnover, and it goes back to the Clippers.
Well, one of the things that will negate Russ's greatness is doing this. And sometimes he tries to do a little bit too much, got himself buried, and as a bailout, ends up turning it over.
Kawhi turns the corner on DeRozan. Again, the ball movement. Dunn attacks to the rim. Blocked from behind by Murray. Everybody's fingerprints on the ball that trip down. Murray, it's a deep three. Leaves it short. Kawhi puts on the brakes, floats it up and in. 81-49. Kawhi Leonard with 28.
I was just laughing. Can you imagine if Keegan Murray was on the Clippers with Kawhi, two of the most non-emotional players we have in the league, and you would never tell what was going on between those two.
I wonder if Tim Duncan and Kawhi Leonard have their lockers next to one another. Very similar players as well.
Oh, man.
10 to shoot for the Clippers. Down in front by 30. They've led by as many as 36. Lopez the three. It's good. Splash Mountain puts the Clippers out in front. 84-51. 6.5 to play in the third.
And when you have a team down.
Until then. And having a season like we've never seen before. You mentioned.
That's what I love. Trae Young. We don't know what's going to happen. Shout out to Jaylen Brown for this. I liken it to the year Michael retired and Scotty just took over. And he kind of quieted a lot of the questions like Kawhi. Can he still be effective defensively and then make plays? And he answered both of those questions on that play. But Jaylen Brown, what he's been able to do, and now Boston kind of, you thought, maybe we'll walk through this year and write it off, but they're right back in the mix, man. With Jaylen, Jason Tatum on the way back.
19 and 11 last time I saw for the Celtics. Dunn the pull-up three. And Collins inside knocks it out of bounds. He is healthy in April, May, and June. Lopez inside strip, and it's recovered by DeRozan. 86-51 Clippers. DeRozan to the rim. Good effort there by Dunn, tailgating him all the way. But DeRozan, a very crafty scorer, able to lay it home. 5.5 to play in the third. Kawhi 9 for 15, has 28. Whistle foul will be the third against Sacramento. Loses the handle. DeRozan controls.